Welcome back to Regiments, and we are still in Operation Firebird, and now we are moving on to the second stage of this operation. Let's have a quick look at the details. So, speed above all. We need you to act faster, ignore the strong points, secure an exit, and advance to the next stage as soon as possible. I think that related to what we just did, but we already completed it in 2 turns instead of 3. So we kind of bypassed that. Target the airfield. The enemy forward defensive line has been breached. The Germans are rushing reserves in this sector. Only defeat waits them here, but stay aware of your flanks. Meeting engagements are unpredictable. Secure the airfield and advance to the final stage of the operation. So basically we need to secure the airfield in this stage. And we've got stage done plus 35. Fine, so we've got loads of operational authority right now. Loads of it. Let's repair our tank groups, because it's always good to have them fully repaired. What else can we bring in if we want to bring something else in? We've got some more tank options. We've got a little bit more infantry and some more mortars. We've got more infantry there. We've got infantry and supply. And we've got BRDM, recon. That's a HQ unit, by the way. So I'm tempted by that. And some more Nonas there. And some VDVs which come in ranked up already. What have we got currently? We've got supply. How much supply do we have? Not a lot, so I don't really want more supply trucks. Our tanks are pretty ranked up, which isn't bad. We have 4 squads of riflemen. We've got Shilka anti-air. Maybe see if we... I don't think there's any more anti-air on that list. We can upgrade these. If we upgrade them for 100 points, we get BTR 70 fire support, and both of those squads get ranked. They would get ranked up, sort of, but it might mess with our current rank, which is better than that. Although it does upgrade them to a UD and a BV, which is quite tempting. What else do we get? That's 100 points, that's 100 points. It's a lot more riflemen. We do need to be able to call in more units, though, because that's already, just for the tanks, it's already 450. Once we bring in the artillery pieces, that's another 300. So what I'd actually do is do that twice, which allows us some more. Then we've got 300 left. If we do that, we get some more infantry. I'm tempted almost to bring in more mortars, because they are very useful. They have the same... Oh, the Nona is longer range. Main ammo is 25. They have 40 main ammo, though, so they're actually better in terms of the amount of ammo they have, and it's still 120mm. Get a HQ unit, which can be very helpful for buffing your units if you get it up next to your tanks. We do get some more riflemen there. 150 points is the most expensive thing here. None of these things get... Oh, that gets napalm when you upgrade it. That doesn't get anything till it gets rally. That gets an artillery strike. That gets artillery barrage. And that gets an SU-25 rocket barrage when you level it up. That's 75 points to level up. That's 75 points to level up as well. It's cheaper than the tanks. Do you want napalm or do you want rockets is the question. I'm tempted to go for that, for more recon, because I think... Yeah, we only have 1 recon unit. So let's do that. We'll go with those guys for recon. It does give us the Nona rather than the Sani, but I want more recon. We don't have enough. And that's the only other place we get recon. So let's do that. It gives us 190 points. Let's upgrade those for 100, and let's upgrade that for 75. So we get the SU-25 rockets. We've still got the big missile strike, which I can call in. I really need to remember to do that. I'm not using my abilities enough. They're there to be used. I must remember to use them. Okay, let's go to the events. Strong enemy battle group will arrive during this phase. Destroy it to gain operational authority. I mean, it is an option, I suppose. And then we've got allies. A group of allied forces will attack an enemy node at the beginning of the phase. Are we better off just getting the battle group out of the way? Let's get the battle group out of the way. We don't know when it'll come, but let's just do it. It's done, dusted, and then we don't have to worry about it again. And then if we're struggling in the next turn, we can bring in the allied reinforcements. Okay. So we know that in 4 minutes 13, we're going to get attacked by a massive battle group. So I guess we make sure we save our nuke for that, because that's going to be devastating. We need to take these 2 points, I think. That one is kind of a central point where they can attack from multiple sides, so holding that is going to be important. And then that's sort of a middling point. That one's the one we need to push up this way, and we need to hold that really and keep holding it. So let's go for T80UD over here and recon. Let's go for the T64 up here. Let's bring in a Shilka here and some riflemen. Get some riflemen at this point in the Shilka. Bring in the Sani to assist here. Put down covering fire there. I think in terms of this point, I guess we need riflemen again. And probably some fire support BMP-1s. And we do have VDVs now, don't we? There's a lot of forest here to cover. Maybe the VDVs will be worth bringing in there. Let's do that. VDVs. The other T80s. I'm not sure how much of a fight this will be. And then I definitely want to bring in artillery. That leaves us 150 points. I guess we bring in more recon up here. And that leaves 75 for some more infantry potentially. How much infantry do I have for just one squad? So assault engineer squad coming up here as well. Let's go with that for now. I've got the SU-25 rockets I can use. I'm nearly maxed out in points, so plenty I can spend. 200 is the max, as someone pointed out in the comments, as they spotted when I was playing last time. I mean, this game is proof that an RTS doesn't need to be multiplayer. You can have a lot of fun without it being multiplayer. A little bit concerned that I can't see anything. I'm going to move these guys into there. These are my recon units, so they should have good vision, but there's nothing there, is there? Let's just move all these infantry straight up. I don't think there's going to be anything in there, you know. Let's move those up there. Let's get the Shilka straight into this point then. Let's get the riflemen over here as well. Let's move these guys up very slightly. I've turned their weapon off deliberately so that they don't shoot at anything. I'm going to put that on control group 1. We'll put the mortars. I just want them to fire at the stuff themselves. They do a good job of that. Let's move this recon up here. And the tank can push up, and these guys can all come into there. I think I already told them to do that, but that's alright. I'm really concerned. Oh, there's something, finally. Let's back those up. Let's drop some artillery on these guys. Let's get some rockets in as well to fire at these guys. Oh, that just needs to evac now. It's taken a lot of damage. All these rockets are going to hit this thing, which is fine. It's a Marder. That's some tanks. Leo 1A4s, they're almost dead. This side, we are definitely in control. This we are in control of. Let's move the Shilkas up into this area. Let's push the infantry up. And the tanks as well. We've killed their tanks. They've got something in there, don't they? Because we saw it. Right, this is captured. The question is, I kind of want to send some riflemen over here. I wonder if we can capture that in the middle as well. Move that up to there. Let's turn the guns off on that. A couple of squads of infantry. Let's get one up here and one up here. I think this is going to be hard to defend. 1 minute till the reinforcements come in that they get. 75 points still. I think we bring in more riflemen, you know, with the BMPs. So we can fill this forest area with infantry. Just gives us more firepower, doesn't it? I assume they've pulled back? Because they're not engaging us. Oh no, they haven't. That's really annoying. Like, you're right on top of them, you can't see them. Pretty sure I would have seen them further away than that. And it's actually me bringing in more infantry at the expense of not bringing in my recon, which is very silly. Actually don't have any supply in either. Okay, so this is their big counter-attack as well. Okay. I'm gonna get these guys out of there. I'm a little bit concerned about what they're going to bring that way. Oh, they've got quite a lot in here, don't they? Infantry. And loads of mortars, wow. I'd take it back, hit the mortars instead, jeez. That's a lot of mortar fire.
Zone captured.
Let's get these assault engineers up this way, and the riflemen can stay here for now. That's going to be harder to assault than I expected. I want the Sani over here. I don't know where the enemy's going to come from with this big assault, but I know it's not going to be very fun. I'm kind of saving my abilities for when it comes, because that is a big group of units they send. I remember that from the beta. We've got our tanks here though. There we go. Could do with reinforcing those riflemen. I really want supply in, but I can't really spare any units at the moment. Sort of waiting for this huge force to appear. It's very difficult to say where it's going to come from. Come technically from any side. I'm concerned about potentially that way, but equally they could come this side. There's a bit of a fight going on here. It's just Leo's getting attacked close range by assault engineers, so we'll win that fight. And they're within range for their rockets, so that's fine. I'm trying to stay zoomed out because I'm covering a lot of territory here right now. Push these guys up and try and get in the point. Suppose I should just send the riflemen even if they're not fully repaired. Oh wow, there's loads of stuff. Oh, okay, yeah. That's an attack coming in. That's some anti-tank as well. Is that the big attack? There's loads of units there as well, so possibly. Oh, they didn't even fire their payload. Maybe we retreat back so we can fire at them from distance. Is this the big attack? It must be the big attack, mustn't it? Drop some arty on these guys. Sani needs to move over here then. And move this over this way. We've got mortars there. T80UD, if I can get it up here, screw it. Let's just get the T60. Oh crap. That would be a big attack then, because they're all marked. I need to hold them there for 20 seconds. Just fire everything at that area. Do as much damage as possible. Here it comes. Come on. Yes! Look at that. Now that was a strike. Evac, evac, evac. He's retreating anyway. We've done a good job. I'm happy with that. That could have gone much, much worse. That was a beautiful attack. Delighted with that. I need the points back, please. It's all on cooldown. Right. I'm going to go and get this point. I'm going to send these guys this way to go and attack that. These guys all need repair. I'm going to retreat them and get them fully repaired rather than leave them fighting there. These guys just need supply trucks, so let's get some supply trucks in there to help them. Oh, the music's kicking in. That was a beautiful strike. I am so pleased with that. What else we got to bring in? Let's bring in the T-64s up here. Let's not worry about the anti-air right now. The VDVs are pretty fast. Let's get these guys up as well. I'm a little bit worried about getting shot from the sides if these guys get seen. They can hold for now. These trucks are on the way, hopefully fast. They don't actually use the roads in this game, which is a shame to travel fast. They just head to where they're supposed to be going. We've got loads more points. Let's bring in riflemen. Let's bring in assault engineers. Let's bring in a rifleman over this side to help over there. That's me spent up again. Another counter-attack? 9 minutes left. I'm getting close to this. I want to push into here. Oh, I just told that to attack move and it turned its weapons back on. Let's push these guys up. Drop some artillery on these guys. I'd like to hit this guy there. All my artillery fire coming in on these guys. Rockets coming in as well. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. How are we doing over here? Let's get these guys further up. Let's get them really close to kill this. It's just infantry in here. And some vehicles there, perhaps. Well, they've got tanks back there or something. Retreat, retreat, retreat. Let's bring in some rockets to attack those guys back there. These guys are going to deploy and move up. There we go. These guys are all repaired, so we're just going to push them up. Let's get these guys out and get them in there. And let's get them pushed into that point. They're putting down a lot of fire here, aren't they? Equally, there's a lot of fire hit this side as well. Oh, these guys have come really close. Drop some. VDVs are getting wrecked. There's 25 rockets coming in again. I don't care what they attack, I just want them to do some damage. These guys again are getting slaughtered. I just want them in until the guys have done their job. Rockets away. Retreat, retreat, retreat. They did some damage, that's good. But they took a lot of damage. Let's get these guys in here. T80 needs to move over here. The T64 can stay at the edge here. How are we looking here? Not great. They've got loads of tanks. Those riflemen got wrecked at that side. That's on me. Let's bring in some fire support. Let's bring in some rocket attack over there. This is not going well for us. Let's retreat. Those rocket attacks are doing a good job. I'm worried about this infantry here, because we can't even see it. Really struggling to see units at this side. Drop some artillery on them, it might help. Let's reverse these guys back, sadly.
5 minutes remaining.
Right, we're in there. The T64s are in. Let's go here with these guys to try and offer some support. Let's move this guy over here. This T80 can move up this way. Actually, 25 rockets ready again already. I really want to bring in the Sani again, because the Sani's very good against infantry like this. Let's just get those out of there. We're wasting infantry. So let's bring in riflemen. VDVs we can't bring in yet because we can't afford it. Let's push these guys up here. These guys as well. And we'll try and push on this point. I just want to keep moving if I can. I don't know what's going to happen here. Obviously, they've got units in there. So I actually probably don't want those guys getting quite so close. Probably fire at those guys, though. They've retreated, whoever they were. Interesting. Let's get these guys back in. Get these guys to charge up there, and the same with these guys. Oh yeah, there we go. Infantry right on top of these guys. Just retreat firing at them. Really need those VDVs back in. Yeah, let's retreat those out before we lose them. Let's retreat that as well. These tanks can fire at them from there, that's fine. ATGMs can fire at them as well. Better off just having the tanks out rather than send them in willy-nilly. Let's get these guys in. Decent fire support there. Let's make sure the supply is being utilised by all the tanks. I need that recon up here, really, don't I? I'm trying to get away without the recon, but I do need it. There's no question about that. Switch the tanks onto that.
Zone captured.
Let's get all these infantry out and do some damage. These guys are getting smacked, so I'm going to retreat them. Right, 2 minutes left. We haven't gained as much as I would have liked. In fact, we gained very little. I would have liked to gain this one as well. Let's try and push up and get it in the last 2 minutes, I guess. Everything's repaired here. Let's just go, 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 go. Screw it. Sani are going to come in the middle. Really disappointed we didn't manage to cap that. Thought we were very close, but it didn't happen. We've got a good secure position there, I suppose. Not in the airfield, though. Let's get these guys in here. I just want to move them all up. Yeah, I don't like loads of missiles coming in. From things I can't see, even though I've got recon there.
One minute remaining.
1 minute left. Can I capture this in 1 minute? Probably not. Let's see if we can get around the back of these tanks. Yeah, we're going to get side shots on them. Yeah, easy done once you can get side shots on them. There we go. We should capture that. At least I get 100 points. It'll get rid of... well, it'll replace my losses, I should say. It won't get rid of anything, but it'll replace my losses. Would have been nice to have caught this, but 24 seconds left. It's not going to happen. So, start of the next turn, we take our allied forces to attack. That's what we're going to need.
Captured.
17 minutes before I can do another TBM strike. Did come in handy, those tactical ballistic missiles. Let's just deploy those guys. I don't think we're going to take that in 9 seconds, so I'm not going to stress about it now. Just stay in the positions we're in. I lost a lot of vehicles there. I mean, they lost a lot more, but I still lost a lot. That wasn't a good phase. Let's go straight to the next one. Okay, so we've got loads of stuff to repair. Let's see how many points we have left after we do that. I'd rather just make sure everything is... The shilkers? Yeah, I'll just repair them. So we still got 187. I mean, I think the thing we need to do is definitely have more stuff to bring in. Is it worth ranking those up again? Probably not. Those wouldn't really give us any additional advantage. Oh, we do get some helicopters. Ooh. 75 points will get us some helicopters. I mean, that could be very handy. Helicopters can be devastating if they don't have any AA. It's a risky business and they are expensive, but yeah, let's do that. Then we have the option of helos. That's a nice option to have. Let's get 25 points worth of supplies. Any operational log changes? Oh, speed above all we've done. We've done that. We've done target airfield. In other news, the German lines continue to collapse. The 79th Tank Regiment is reporting success in their area of operations. We're out of communications with the 56. They reported heavy combat before being jammed. Okay. To the events. And Allied group will come in to help. I think they only attack 1 point though, which is a shame. Kind of wish they would attack a few different locations. Alright, so officially we control all of this. Our supply truck can probably head towards the centre there. Oh, we can put it in the centre, of course we can. Because we can put units anywhere in the red circles. I had 2 squads of infantry up here. Where's the other one gone? I feel robbed. I mean, they can stay there. This can probably move up to here. I'm going to move the Akatasia up to here. Although it doesn't really matter how far up it is, does it? We'll stick it. Right. So, over this side we have 2 tanks, a recon, and an infantry, which will push into the gas station. That should be easy for them to do, because there's lots of open ground, so the tanks will work well there, and they are fully repaired now. We've got another set of T-80s we can bring in, which we want to bring in here. We've got... Do we bring in the Shilka, or do we wait? Let's bring in the Shilka. I'm attacking an airport. I'm really worried they're going to have helicopters or something. 100 points left. I need the other recon, don't I? And that takes me down to 25. I'd love to attack Valley West, but I don't think I'm going to have the numbers to do it. Let's see where my reinforcements come from, but let's confirm that. I'm supposed to have some allied forces coming in. Oh, they won't come in for 1 minute 37. Okay. Well, let's unpause and see where we get to then, I guess. Immediately engaging on some enemy forces there. I mean, that's an issue. Got something in there that's firing missiles, and lots of them. Right, we need to push this point then. So let's go with these guys up here. Let's put those guys back in their vehicle and just attack move them. We've won that fight. This is a mess, though. I don't even know what that is. It's missing, thankfully, but it's got lots of missiles. I'm just going to continue firing my artillery at that area. Let's move these guys up again. Because I'd love to get Valley as well, but it's going to be difficult for them to do it on their own. Let's push these guys up to this forest. Sarnie can stay there. Let's bring the BRM-1K up. I'd love to get more eyes on. Maybe wishful thinking. I mean, the BRM-1K, I don't know what its range is in terms of what it can see. You'd hope it's pretty good since it's recon. The events are playing out. The only event in action is my allies arriving. I have no idea what they're planning to attack. We're attacking these guys. Let's push everything up. Just want to be close enough for everything to fire at these. There we go. Let's drop my artillery on that as well. If I turn that weapon off, can I get closer without it getting destroyed? Probably not. They're well entrenched, these units. But we are winning. Okay, so that one's in place, so that's good. Can this guy actually attack this point on his own? If he can attack it and take it on his own, I'll be very impressed. Let's get these guys moved up. BRM can move up as well. Let's move this guy over.
Zone captured.
2 sets of platoons? Enemies? Where are these guys off to? The middle, I think. That's alright. Let's drop that arty on there now. I kind of want to send them guys some reinforcements, but... let's get these T-80 or T-64s and the T-80s just in a better defensive position around this. I envisage us getting enemy attacks from there, but it could be the other side as well. We're suppressing these guys. I could bring in the 25 rockets, couldn't I? Let's do that, and if that's all that's defending that point, then it's easy for us to cap. I am worried about all these reinforcements coming in, though. I'm waiting for these guys to come in on our side and attack this area, and then I can push up as well. There we go, they did a good job there. Let's get these guys moving further up. I'd like to push them in here. I mean, these guys are in a bad position. They've lost their infantry. There's just the vehicles left. We just need to get close enough to use all of our weapons. Anti-tank. Come on, you've got anti-tank missiles. Use them. There are infantry left. That was weird. Okay, good position then. Fine. So, we've got our T-80s there. These guys are in an okay position. Our allies are pushing hard, so we're going to go in with them. Because the AI is just going for it. It's changed tack now. It can see an enemy unit. Let's drop some artillery on them. What else we got going on? Oh, we lost our infantry there. Oh. I didn't even see what killed them. Never mind. Let's push this up. I'm actually going to turn its gun off. I don't know why I just turned it on. And move this up as well. The Shilka's going to move up to here. That's an anti-tank unit. And there's another anti-tank unit there. Look, loads of missiles being fired. Retreat those guys. They're getting smashed in the side by something very accurate. We do have the tactical missile strike again, which is nice to know. The BRM can move up to here. The T-80s can move up as well. The Shilka can move up. T-64s can move up as well. There's a lot of stuff in here. We're taking a lot of fire over here. Oh, they've got reinforcements coming in there. That's the issue. So we need more infantry soon. Because we've had to pull a lot out / lost some. Which I'm not exactly delighted about. Do some damage to these units coming in though. The Leos, they're a problem. Oh, they got loads of stuff. Right, that's it. Tactical missile strike on that lot there. And we'll just have to try and hold this area. Let's bring up this T-64 as well. We need all the firepower we can bring in. We need more infantry up this way. I guess we don't worry about Valley West for now. Those guys are going to need retreating shortly. Can they get a side shot on these guys? No, they can't. Probably not anyway. Well, they are getting a couple of side shots. Let's retreat them. That nuke did a good job there. We killed quite a lot. We've got the advantage in that fight. Let's bring in fire support unit. I think those are going to be weaker tanks, but don't quote me on that. Let's bring in something to finish off that lot up there. Retreat these guys. We're doing some damage. Get these guys back. Those guys are doing a good job there. We've got the T-80s there. I've got these T-80s here kind of in a defensive position. I'm going to move them across to there. Those guys aren't really doing anything. They were kind of there for defense, but I'm going to just push them gently up that way. Try and drop our artillery on those guys, I guess. Get the supply trucks up to resupply this. Those tanks I'm going to retreat and then bring back in just because they're very badly damaged. I like the fact they're firing at the BRMs. That's got a lot of fire coming in on it, and yet it's still surviving. These Marders are ridiculously good. Oh, they're out of infantry now, though, I think.
Zone lost.
Oh, no, they're not. They've still got infantry. Oh, they've got loads of stuff coming in here. Oh, dear. Didn't realise they had more units coming in. Let's just push these guys up there slightly. It's just infantry, but it's annoying anyway. Move the anti-air unit up as well. Bring the VDVs in. I'm going to need them, clearly. That's good for suppression. BRM's getting wrecked there. That's our recon unit getting smashed. Alright, that's that dealt with. Bring our supply truck up. Recap this point quickly. Let's move that up there. So our recon unit, let's move this up here.
Zone captured.
10 minutes to go. I still haven't caught Valley West. Get all of this stuff pushed up here. I need to get that point. 125 would bring in the other T-64s. That's just some recon. Let's get these guys into that point itself. T-80's doing a good job there. These guys can resupply everything here. That'll put us in a better position. Get these guys in this building. I think we're in a slightly better position now than we were. Drop some artillery on those guys. Can we not... Are we not in range to hit them? No, we're not quite in range to hit them with anti-tank. Now we are. Try and hit them from the side with the T-80s. Let's get these guys out of their vehicles. Let's push these T-64s up. Move this up. Just come in beside them. Since they can't turn very effectively, we are engaging them now, close range. Obviously got to be careful with these T-80 UDs. I don't want to lose them. We should capture that point as well. BRM-1K can move up. I don't know how much they've got left in here, but my intention is just to push up and take them. I'd still like to get Valley West, but I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. Let's send the T-80 over that way. We've got the T-64 here, and we've got this T-80 as well. So I'm happy enough with that. We'll leave this BTR here in defense. Let's bring in some SU-25 rockets to assist. SU-25s might be late to the party, but never mind. Oh, enemy units. Crap. Didn't think there's going to be anything else left there. I'm out of infantry for that squad. Get these guys in here. The T-80 is going to push this way. The T-64s can push this way as well. I'd love to get that for the extra 100 points, you see, before the next phase. So I assume we're going to have to defend. Do I have artillery firing at this? Or is it out of ammo? It's out of ammo, that's why it's not firing. It's my own fault for not checking it. Well, we've almost won anyway. Right, fine. Let's retreat that. T-80 can just sit at the edge of here then. It won't be involved in the assault, but never mind. They're doing another counter-attack with 7 minutes left to go. I'm going to get this and I'm going to get farm. With just these units if I can. We've capped that. This T-64 can retreat and repair. We've got points coming in. I want more infantry in. Let's get our assault engineers in up here. That's decapped because we control it to some extent. Or we control the points next to it. Let's see if we can send some infantry that way. We're capping this. I'm going to send these tanks up that way. They have some Rolands there, but is that it? There's the reinforcements coming in.
Zone captured.
Get those guys out of there. Yeah, we just retreat from that point. Let them have it for a minute. Let's get all of our tanks back across this way. Send our VDVs up there. Just retreat into all these buildings. Let them come to us.
Zone lost.
Let's get the SU-25 rockets in again. Do some more damage. We're hitting these guys from the sides. We've got more riflemen we can bring in. Let's go, go, go. Good. Tanks done their job. Let's push up. That's holding that side. We just need to cap this and then we're done. Engaging this here. Can we just attack that with our artillery? Now it should have some ammo. Yep, good. Sani getting off some good shots on the enemy. Let's move the Shilker up. That's enemy infantry pushing across that gap there. Getting crossfired, which is great. Let's move our tanks this way so they can shoot at these guys. They're out of ammo though, which isn't great.
5 minutes.
They're really low on ammo, so I'm going to send the supply trucks over to them. That is going to get retreated because that cannot engage those guys. Let's pull that guy back. But these tanks will go over that way and help. These Sani will attack those guys. I'm going to actually put these Shilker in so they get shot at from the side. They're out of main ammo, which is really bad. I can kill their infantry though with the Shilker. How's this fight going? In our favour. Just. I haven't actually got the guys out of the vehicles. That's why it wasn't going in our favour. They have quite a bit of stuff over here, don't they? I need something to attack those guys. Let's retreat these guys. Ah! BMP-2s with assault engineers. What fantastic timing. Can maybe repair those tanks while we're here. So we'll cap that.
Captured.
Right, SU-25 rockets definitely coming in on that guy. Drop the artillery on it as well, and we might be able to cap that as well before next turn, and then we'll just have so many points it won't even be funny. Marders are screwed. Completely outnumbered now. Everything firing at them. Ammo is low on everything though. I'm going to need resupply to the max. There's literally just this left to capture. Let's move this guy up. I should be able to capture that in 2 minutes. But defending this area is going to be an absolute nightmare, I think. So they can come in from there, they can come in from there, and they can come in from there, and I assume we're going to have to defend it next turn. And I mean, where do you leave your forces? I mean, I guess you leave them in here and hope for the best. Oh dear, I wasn't paying attention. Well, come on, rockets. Make me proud. No, they didn't all fire at the same thing. Trying to smoke them to save them, but
Zone captured. Total
I captured it.
domination
I captured it. Oh, that stage is concluded because I got total domination. I was expecting to have to fight that and defend it. Maybe that's it. No, I lost one more vehicle that time than last time, but it didn't feel as bad, did it? Stage 3, okay.